The headlines. The Premier headed for Asmara. Japan typhoon leaves trail of destruction. Hello and welcome to Oromia Broadcasting Network News. I'm Thomas Kamulat with the latest story of the day. Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed arrived in the port city of Assab of Eritrea after attending the 7th Forum on China-African Cooperation FOCAC in Beijing, China. Leta Teresa has compiled Ina's file.
Prime Minister of Ethiopia Dr. Abiy Ahmed arrived in the port city of Assab in Eritrea after attending the 7th Forum on China-Africa Cooperation in Beijing, China. The Premier was welcomed by President Isaias Afwerki of Eritrea at Assab Airport. During his stay to Eritrea, Prime Minister Abiy is expected to visit Massawa and Assab ports. It is to be recalled that both leaders have worked towards reversing the no war, no peace state of affairs and to work together for lasting peace and mutual development. In July 2018, Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed and the Eritrean president held extensive discussions on charting out strategies for restoration of diplomatic relations, peace and mutual beneficiary economic cooperation between the two countries. Among other things, their discussions focused on Ethiopia's access to the ports of Assab and Massawa, restoring and strengthening diplomatic relations, exchange of airport services, and free movement of citizens between the two countries.
Government has held high-level economic forum to hear policy ideas and incorporate them in the plans and programs of the country. Fukadu Brown has looked at about the FACES report.
Economic infrastructures development and capacity buildings were among results registered in the first Growth and Transformation Plan. Active societal movement has been also created on issues that are basic for economic development. Even though there is sustainability in the second GTP, there are problems of performing ability, peace, jobless, revenue and tax collection, investment and paying back of foreign loan. Economic Forum, which was prepared by the National Plan Commission in collaboration with Economic Research Institute of Ethiopia, has held in the presence of high government officials, scholars, businessmen and support organizations at Finfinne City. On the forum, research papers have been presented on the different issues and discussed by the participants. Commissioner of the National Plan Commission, Eyob Takalin, said it's crucial to support the ever-started change by economy, adding every stakeholder should play their level best in this regard.
Besides ensuring peace of our country, we should focus on responding economic questions of our citizens. To do so, economists should play their share in supporting the government through providing input ideas.
Deputy Prime Minister of Ethiopia, Demeke Mekonnen, for his part, said, nowadays there is a change in the country and a great understanding between government and people.
Great measures that have been taken by the government to answer economic, political and social questions of the citizens could create a strong relationship between government and the people. In the same way, foreign institutions have been reflecting their readiness to support the government due to the change brought in the country. This is a great chance for our country.
Demeke adds that it is very important to identify opportunities and threats through scientific method in order to sustain the country's development plans through engaging stakeholders.
In general, in the years of our plan, we have been working to sustain the ever-started economic development to reach our country to the middle-income countries in 2025. So the stakeholders should play their share in this regard.
The Oromia Culture and Tourism Bureau said the Oromo artists need to be united to order make the Oromo people's victory far-reaching. Discussion aimed at strengthening the Oromo art has been held in Finfinne City. Ulmo Bain has more.
The role of Oromo artists in forwarding peaceful struggle for freedom of human rights and democracy is irreplaceable. Oromo Artists Conference has held concerning the future direction of artists in Finfinne City. A research paper is also presented concerning the role of Oromo artists by Head of Research and Study at Opidio Central Office, Dr. Garamo Huluka. Dr. Garamo said Oromo artists should continue playing their level best so as to teach the generation.
Oromo artists have to strive to aware our people towards economic improvements. They have to also work on social integration and investments as well.
Some of the participants also said there are still plenty of jobs expected from artists to transform Oromo people in terms of socio-economic and political aspects.
Now we became united, so we have to know how to organize our structures for our strengths. There are a lot of jobs that haven't been done yet, so let us start it.
Unless we evaluated our workers, how could we blame our people? She said. Head of the Oromia Culture and Tourism Bureau, Lomi Bato, said Oromo artists should repeat the political success gained so far in the economic arena. The chances are in your hands to change the economic status of our people, not only our peoples, but also for others, she said.
The Oromia Urban Job Creation and Food Security Agency disclosed that the higher learning institutions need to conduct further researches on how to become entrepreneurs. The agency has discussed with institutions on how to create vast job opportunity for citizens. Fukado Brown has the detail.
The Oromia Urban Job Creation and Food Security Agency has planned to create job opportunity for 1.1 million jobless people in 2018-19 fiscal year. However, still there are many problems regarding to job creation in the region. The agency has discussed with different stakeholders in order to solve the problems. Accordingly, it has discussed with higher educational institutions found in the region to solve the problems in collaboration with them.
It is very important to give awareness creation training for people who are organized on different jobs. We couldn't use machines in our training center for 10 up to 20 years. We simply keep them in a museum.
The higher educational institutions found in the region have also shared their experiences on the occasion. Bulehora and RC University have good experience on job creation. Dambobi Note is Vice President of Bulehora University.
We have created job opportunity for 11 associations with 2.5 million per cost. So now our university has been using micro and small-scale enterprises of the zone.
Mattu and Walaga universities are exemplaries by conducting problem-solving researches.
If we believe that the current change has been brought by youth, we should believe that economic development will come by them. So it is mandatory to work on the youth through creating jobs for them.
Director General of the Oromia Urban Job Creation and Food Security Agency, Awalu Abdi, said researches conducted by universities should focus on solving problems of job creation.
What is expected from universities is that conducting scientific researches on how to create jobs for the surrounding communities.
He adds that it is crucial to support weak work habits by a strong education system, adding that the graduates should have to focus on problem solving in this regard.
You're watching Open Voice for the People. Now news from abroad. At least 10 people have been killed by Typhoon Jebi, the worst storm hit Japan in 25 years. Jebi left a trail of destruction across the west of the country, hitting major cities like Kyoto and Osaka. Flights, trains and ferries were cancelled, but thousands of passengers stranded at Osaka International Airport have been evacuated. As the wind slowed down and moved north, people are being urged to stay alert for landslide and floods. At least 300 people have been injured as a result of typhoon, according to the government spokesperson, Yashidi Suga. As of Wednesday morning, evacuation advisories had been issued for more than 1.2 million people. More than 30,000 people were given stronger, but still no mandatory evacuation orders, the Fire and the Disaster Management Agency said. The BBC reported. That's all for now. Many thanks for joining us. Have a good time.